display in the same page where form is there, we should use a lot of Ajax, jQuery kind of thing. Are you understanding my statement, guys? Okay. Array, we can use throw when you have a try catch, dirty fellow. You can use throw when you have a try catch. Do you have any try catch here? Do you have any try catch here, my dear? Someone asked me question, why I cannot use throw? In these lines, is there any try catch, guys? Any try catch is there? No. Without try catch, without throws, can you use throw? My T fellows. What core Java you studied, waste fellows? Can you use throw without try catch? Respond, Akshay. Respond. And then why are you suggesting throw then? Then why are you suggesting throw then? Don't suggest throw. System.exit, one possibility is there, but the problem is it will terminate the server. It is not just stopping servlet execution. It is terminating total server. That is bad, right? The return statement placed inside the inside the service or do triplex methods of servlet component. Do triplex methods of servlet component. Are you understanding my statement? Okay. Yeah, makes the control returning to caller nothing but servlet container without executing further logics in servlet component. Without executing further logics in servlet component. Are you comfortable, guys? Without executing further logics in servlet component. Okay. Next, the system.exit system.exit 0 placed in servlet component terminates the underlying server execution process. So don't use it to terminate the servlet component execution. Right, boss. Understanding my statement, guys? Okay, fine. Right click, guys. Run on server, guys. Local host, guys. Remove all. Save, finish, save, okay. Save, finish, save, okay. Are you comfortable, my dear? Come on. Person name Raja. Person is 34. check voting eligibility. See guys, person name must contain memo of 5 characters, max of 10 characters. Okay, easy na? Okay, sir. I typed more than 10 characters. Same error. I have not typed any name. Yes, I have not typed age also. Both errors are coming. Coming or not coming? Super guys. I typed Rajesh. Perfect. Here I typed -30. Range problem is coming. Range problem. I typed 30 FF. Person age must be numeric value. All validation errors are coming or not? Okay. All validation errors are coming or not? Sir, I want in red color, sir. I want to see these messages coming in red color. List style, color colon red. List style, color colon red, guys. Super. Run on server, guys. Next, guys, finish. Run on server, guys. Next, guys, finish. Rajesh -30. Red color is coming now. Okay. This is empty. This is also empty. Again, red color is coming here or not? Again, red color is coming here or not? Come on. Person name is required. Person age is required, boss. Super. So like this, we are able to do server side form validation. Only server side. Okay. Now listen. If you want to display response on the same web page from where request is generated, 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 then take the support of, then take the support of what guys? Ajax directly or indirectly by using jQuery, Angular JS, React JS. There also Ajax is there, guys, and etc. And etc. Okay. Otherwise, the servlet component generated, response always come onto the browser. Always come onto the browser in a new web page. Got the point, my dear? Onto the browser in a new web page. Super, guys. Here is my voter servlet.java. Copy this, boss. Remaining all are same, Rabo. Okay. Voter servlet.java. Voter servlet.java. Server side form validation logics, guys. Everyone enjoyed my statement, guys? Everyone got the clarity, guys? So this is server-side form validation logic. Even this is also very important. Even this part is also very, very important. Got it? Yeah, what's the problem with the server-side form validation logic? Check it out. Raja 30. Error 1 network round trip. Okay, I typed FF. Second network round trip. Suppose I typed this one. Third network round trip. I typed more than 10 characters. Fourth network round trip. Karan 40. Output has come here or not? Say something, my dear. Seriously, output has come here or not? Literally, output has come here or not? I want reply. Got the voters are let Java. Yes, boss. Only server side. Yeah, what is the limitation? The limitation of only server side form validation logic is the limitation of only server side form validation logic is okay if the server side form validation logic rejects the form page for multiple times, then there will be more network round trips. Okay. Then there will be more network round trips between browser and server. There will be more network round trips between browser and server. Yes, boss. More network round trips between browser and server. Yeah, this is the limitation. Okay. But I have to teach only client-side form validations also. I will go one approach by approach. Lastly, I will give the feel of fourth approach, guys. But before that, yesterday I have given one query. What is that query, guys? When servlet request, HTTP servlet request, servlet response, HTTP servlet response are the interfaces. How can you say they are request and response are the objects? Remember? How can you say request and response are the objects? Yesterday I have given one query to you people, Rababu. I have given this query to you people or not? Open this. Say paste. Yeah. Okay. First of all, you try to understand the relation between these this one. Jakarta dot. What is that? Jakarta dot. What dot, guys? Servlet dot. Okay. Servlet request interface. Servlet request interface. Jakarta dot servlet dot HTTP dot HTTP servlet request interface. What's the relationship, guys? Extends. What's the relationship, guys? Extends. Understanding my statement, boss? Similarly, Java X dot servlet response interface. It is not Java X, guys. Now it is changed to Jakarta. Okay, boss. Next, we have another one. Jakarta dot servlet dot HTTP servlet response is the interface. What's the relationship, guys? Okay, extends. Okay, Pratik, tell me why I should not scold you today. Everyone look at the question asked by Pratik. Just remember yesterday last question is to be discussed. What is this, Ra? What is this, Ra? What I started, Ra, Babu? What I started, Ra, Naina? That means you are completely gaib for the last 10-15 minutes. Muddy fellow. Okay. Yeah, listen carefully. Yeah. Now let me get the class names, boss. Yeah, if you want to know class names of any object, boss. If you want to know class name of any dynamic object, you should call get class method or not. You must call get class method. What do you say, guys? You definitely should call get class method. Understanding my statement, boss? Definitely should call get class method. Come on. Oh, okay. Now tell me here. pw.println br. pw.println br. Okay. Request object class name. Request object class name. Tell me here. Request dot get class. End of the bold tag. Here we'll keep open bold tag also. Nice, boss. Next. Response object class name. res dot get class. Response object class name res dot get class. Yes. This is get class. This is get class. Cool, guys. Super. Shall we get into the discussions? Right click, run on server. This, next, finish. This, next, finish. Raja 34. Click on check voting eligibility. Oh, let me give perfect data. Perfect data. Rajesh. Now listen. Yeah, is it giving interface name or some other class name? Request facade, response facade. Okay, and that too, these are container supplied classes, guys. These are container supplied classes. Did you realize that? These are seriously container supplied classes. What do you say, my dear? What do you say, my dear? These are seriously container supplied classes or not? Literally, solidly container supplied classes. What do you say, my dear? See, Catalina dot connector. Okay, Catalina. Let me prove that. Let me prove that. Okay, we have online decompiler, boss. We have online decompiler. Decompiler.com. Oh, spell mistake. Decompiler.com. Yeah, choose the file. Array, in Tomcat server, what is the jar that represents servlet container? Servlet container name is Catalina. So what will represent? Catalina.jar will represent servlet container. What do you say, guys? Who will represent servlet container? Catalina.jar represents servlet container. Understood my statement? Okay. Eat dry. Tomcat, I think 10.x lib Catalina.jar. Yes, boss. Now let's look at org.apache.catalina.connector.request facade.java. Request facade.java. Public class request facade implements HTTP servlet request. Implements HTTP servlet request. Got it, guys? Okay. Next, response facade. Public class response facade implements HTTP servlet response. Implements HTTP servlet response. Got the point, my dear? I got it. Are you listening my statement, boss? Okay. Response facade implements HTTP servlet response. Response facade implement HTTP servlet response. Everyone understood my statement here, guys? Got the clarity, guys? Okay. Now my theory and practicals are matching or not? Okay. Can I give my real answers now? Answer. Request object is not the object of HTTP servlet request interface. It is the object of, tell me, underlying servlet container supplied Java class that implements servlet container supplied Java class that implements what is this? Java X implement is HTTP servlet request interface. Okay. Similarly, was response object is not the object of HTTP servlet response interface. It is the object of underlying servlet container supplied Java class that implements what? HTTP servlet response interface. What interface, guys? HTTP servlet response interface. Everyone got the clarity? Okay, boss. Okay. Listen. In Tomcat server. Okay. In Tomcat server, the request comma response object class names are Request comma response object class names are. Super boss. This is there. Request comma response objects class names are. Right, boss. Okay, otherwise we'll put like this. Right, boss. Implements Jakarta dot servlet dot Jakarta dot servlet dot. Oh, sorry. Jakarta dot servlet dot HTTP dot HTTP servlet request interface. Understanding my statement, guys? Servlet response interface. Okay, guys. Okay, boss. Now listen. Next important point, guys. Since the class names of request comma response objects since the class names of request comma response objects, are you listening my statement, guys? Since the class names of request comma response objects, okay, will change dynamically server to server. Will change dynamically server to server or container to container. So we don't use the class names in the servlet programming. Rather, we refer, come on, request comma response objects. Okay. Through their implemented interfaces, through their classes implemented interfaces. Classes implemented interfaces. Classes implemented common servlet API interfaces. Common servlet API interfaces to make the code of servlet component as Vada. Vada means what, guys? Write once, deploy anywhere. To make the code of servlet component as what, guys? Write once, deploy anywhere. Array, nothing but nothing. That means we are getting loose coupling with interfaces. Yes or no? Na? Suppose, listen carefully, public wide service are do get. Service are do triplex. Public wide service or do triplex. Come on, guys. Public wide service or do triplex. Public wide service or do triplex. Request facade REQ. Response facade RES. Let us assume Rababu. RES. Throws servlet exception comma IO exception. Tell me, guys, this code becomes specific to Tomcat server or not? Because of this code becomes specific to Tomcat server or not? Say something, my dear. This code becomes specific to Tomcat server. And kills vada behavior of servlet application. Vada behavior of servlet component. Really, na boss, it definitely kills the vada behavior of servlet component. I hope you are understanding my statement, guys. That time not keeping the servlet there, still application is running. Array in first application only HTMLs, now why servlets will not run? So that's why it's a bad or not? Bad programming. Bad programming. What is good programming, guys? Public wide service. Service or do triplex. Service or do triplex. Tell me. HTTP servlet request REQ. HTTP servlet response RES. Throws servlet exception comma IO exception. Throws servlet exception comma IO exception. Got it, my dear? Yes, this is interface based programming. Yeah, this code is not specific to. This code is not specific to any server. So the servlet component becomes vada. So the servlet component becomes vada. Vada means okay. Vada means write once, deploy anywhere. Okay, those are feeling vada means what, guys? Eating vada. Eating vada. Then I'm helpless. Okay, good programming practice. Definitely, it is a good programming practice. Yes, I think in your core Java, you might have studied interfaces are there supporting what? Loose coupling, dynamic polymorphism. I hope you noticed all this stuff, guys. Are you feeling them here? Are you feeling them here? Super. Okay. Are a simple theory, Ra Babu. This is answer. Simple theory. You have one invitation card, but that invitation card should call 7 brothers of the family. I generally take this as a common example. You have one invitation card that should call all the brothers of the family. So you will write first brother name or second brother name, or third brother name or last brother name. No, you will write only father name because father is the common person, na? In Tomcat server specific classes. WebLogic server specific classes. Glassfish server specific classes. But all of them commonly implements what? HTTP servlet request and HTTP servlet response interfaces, right? HTTP servlet request and HTTP servlet response interfaces. What do you say, guys? HTTP servlet request, HTTP servlet response interfaces. Got the point, my dear? Come on. So better to refer all these objects of different servers having different class name with the common interfaces or not? Simply with the common interfaces or not? I want reply. Yes, boss. Okay. Next. Note. Not normal point only. I will give. Serializable object means it is the object of Java class that implements java.io.serializable interface. Clonable object means it is the object of Java class that implements java.lang.clonable interface. Java.lang.clonable interface. Got it, guys? Next. Remote object means it is the object of Java class that implement java.rmi.remote interface. Java.rmi.remote interface. Clear, my dear? Similarly, list object means it is the object of Java class that implements java.util.list interface. Similarly, map object means implement java.util.map interface. Okay. What's the note, guys? If any object is referred with interface name, if any object is referred with interface name, then it is not object of interface. It is the object of a Java class that implements interface. It is the object of a Java class that implements interface. Convinced, my dear? Okay. Yeah. Similarly, request object means object of Java class that implements Jakarta dot servlet dot http dot what, guys? HTTP servlet request interface. Response object means object of Java class that implement HTTP servlet response interface. Fully convinced, guys? Fully convinced na? Crystal clear clarity. Now onwards. Anywhere. 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 Object name is referred with interface name. It does not mean object is created for interface. It is the always object is created for a Java class that implements interface. Is that clear, guys? Getting my point here, guys. Come on. I hope you are understanding my statement, guys. Come on. Got the clarity, guys? Super, boss. Thank you, guys. Have a nice day. So tomorrow when we meet, we will write only client-side validation. Recollect your JavaScript and come. Only client side. Then we will go for both client side and server side. And lastly, we go for fourth approach. Write both client side and server side, but enable server side validation only when client side validations are not done. Only when client side validations are not done. If you don't know JavaScript, you can learn dynamically, no problem. Thank you. Have a nice time. We'll meet tomorrow. Tomorrow at your